Yes, you can play MLB The Show 22 on the Nintendo Switch. One of the best franchises of all time, was a PlayStation exclusive, now available on the Xbox Series X and the Nintendo Switch, which is great because it means you get to play it like the PlayStation Portable version that I used to own back in what '07 and '09. I'm able to play this on the go, which is fantastic. Unfortunately, you need an internet connection. Because if you don't go on the internet to download the full game, the only thing you're able to play is this cartridge only demo, basically. Where it's the Braves versus the Astros here. Rematch of the World Series from the years prior, apparently. Let's see. You have to switch teams here. Yeah, how do I switch teams? Yeah, team select. Oh, I can't select. Oh, I can't change teams now. Okay. Wait. So I can't change teams here? Okay, so I'm at the batter's box, so I can't change teams. So I should just be able to back out entirely then, shouldn't I? So I can't back out. So how quickly can I change teams then? Yeah, won't let me change teams from here. So okay, so I hosed myself a bit. So that's a problem. So basically, you have a choice here when you install the cartridge to just start the game or download the rest of it. But since the cartridge only contains a demo basically with a single game on it, then okay, fine. You're allowed to play this particular game against these two teams with fewer options than you would have normally if you were playing the full version of the game. So if you have a cartridge, this is all you get. It's a shame, but that's pretty much how that's how MLB the Show do. As I mentioned before, I played like hundreds of hours of the PlayStation Portable version. Was it MLB The Show 6 and MLB The Show 8. And the series has gotten way better since then. Not how much better, I don't know. But load times are way faster, so obviously the PlayStation 3 version, the PS4 version are better. I do have MLB The Show, I think 15 on the PlayStation 4. I'll dig that out a bit later. Well, pick your favorite team. Let's say the Orioles are our favorite team. You could pick your preferred gameplay style. We'll go veteran. We're returning users, so we basically know the rules. We'll turn the rubber banding AI off. Would you like to learn the different systems? So the game is explaining how to use each pitching system, which is cute. That is kind of interesting. I just don't like gesture-based controls in the games like this. This is like a swing meter, like in a golf game. Pulse pitching, I think, was available in MLB The Show '08. I don't remember, but this is the one I prefer to use. It's a nice combination of, say, regular. It's a nice combination of like timing based and it actually shows you the margin of error on your pitchers. Like here, see? See, the idea is to stop the circle when it's at its smallest, and that gives you some idea about where the pitch could end up. What do we got? X. Yeah, good enough. It'll land somewhere in the strike zone. Here's what we're gonna do. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the camera here because this game gets a lot easier if you have a camera where you can zoom in, so it's easier for you to see all of the indicators on the screen. So when I'm using the pulse pitching system, you'll be able to see all the indicators. Enter the game. Team select. We'll play as Houston. We're good already. So Houston's pitching. We're going to switch up that camera. Yeah, so what I want is the offset, which is very close behind the batter's box right here. Was it? Yeah, strike zone high. This is similar to the Genesis game. What is it? World Series Baseball, which was promising but incredibly easy, unfortunately. But this is a very close camera. So stuff like this makes it easier for you to place a ball in the strike zone, which is fantastic, I think. So we'll apply those changes. Okay. See? Pretty cool, huh? Wait, did I... Oh, wait, I thought I was... Did I pick the wrong team? Yeah, the Braves are pitching. Sorry. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. Settings. We got to change that camera. So when I'm pitching, there we go. Pitching view. We want to zoom in. Yeah, there we go. So let's do that. All right. So now we got... By the way, we have auto fielding turned on. We want to hit the lower outside corner if we can. Let's try a change up. I'm not... Ugh, this could land anywhere in the strike zone or outside of it. See, that's what I mean. That's why you want the circle to be as small as you can, because that determines the radius of where the ball could possibly land. I want to say your most confident pitches. When your pitchers are very confident, it means the circle can be very small. So I think the heartbeat on that pulse is slower, so it's easier to control where your pitches end up. So that's kind of cool. That should land in the bottom right corner. Low outside corner. Not where I wanted it. Ugh, terrible. I'm not very good at pitching in this game, but I like the challenge of like placing pitches where I want. I do like that. I kind of want to ignore the catcher suggestions here, but we'll see how it goes. Good. Good-ish. That was not good. That's bad location. But my curveball, you see the little circle around the A where the curveball is? To the left of the batter's box? That means my confidence in that pitch went up. So if nothing else, I can use this as an opportunity to increase the confidence in my pitches. That was good. Okay. I thought I threw a strike the first time. Let's challenge him. Let's see what happens. What could possibly go wrong, right? That is a strike! Right on the line. They want me to really challenge him. I don't like that. But let's see how we do. They really want me to challenge him. Got him! Got him on an outside fastball. Still one of the most satisfying feelings in any video game ever. Just busting a dude, making him swing on a strike. Love doing it. One of the reasons I love this game so much is that it's really good at conveying the satisfaction of locating a pitch perfectly. Runner going. Can't hit him. I'm pretty sure I chose auto fielding. Let me make sure. Where's the auto fielding? Gameplay, throwing, fielding decision, auto. So the idea is I want the AI to do all the running and all the fielding. I just want to pitch for this video. Again, to the game's credit, they make pitching so much fun that I actually want to pitch. That's a popper. Inside fly. No double play opportunity there, so whatever. That's the way I like it, getting it out on one or two pitches. How many pitches have I thrown? P6. So I can't see how many... Is there a way for me to see how many pitches I've thrown? I've thrown 11 pitches to 3 batters. It's not terrible. Good. That is a strike. I'll take that. Love putting them on the outs. Love putting them on the corners. Ah, got him again on the slider. I guess try a change up. Make an unhittable pitch. Got that one though. Staying alive. So if nothing else, I'm increasing the confidence on my changeup. That should be a perfect corner. Got him! Fantastic. 2 Ks. That might be my best pitching outing ever. I don't think I've ever gotten more than 2 strikeouts in an inning in any of these games. Of course, I'm pitching with an ace, so that makes sense. So we'll switch pitchers here. We'll switch players. Again, I just want to practice with. I just want to do a little simulated pitching because I love the pitching in this game. Let's see. Gameplay. We've got to switch teams. So we'll switch to the A's. Sorry, switch to the Astros. Again, when I play MLB The Show, I usually just play with Whoops, that was terrible. I usually just play simulated games. Terrible. See if I can force him to hit right into his cold zone. Might be a ball. Be by swing. He did not swing at that, so we're 0-2. Change up. Well, that's way out. That's gonna be way early. Yeah, there was no telling where that ball was gonna land, so we gotta throw him something obvious. Good enough. Simple strike. Slider. That might be outside middle. Nowhere near outside middle. That ball was nowhere near where I wanted it to be. Double off the back wall. That was the opposite of what I wanted. 5 terrible pitches. Okay, let's force the issue. That's going to be a ball. Yep. This guy doesn't have good placement, apparently. Sinker. That's going to be outside. That's a foul. Well, sinker looks good. It's his favorite pitch, apparently. That looks good. Another foul. So we can challenge him, right? They want me to throw another sinker. Just throw him 3 sinkers in a row? Are you kidding me? Another foul. Slider. Let's go high on this one. That's going to be way out. Nope, that wasn't where I wanted it, but he still choked on it. That was nowhere near where I wanted it to be, by the way. Sinker. Not good. That's a looker. Caught him looking. I wanted it to go low, and it stayed high, so I lucked out there. Good. Outside. That is not outside. That was nowhere. That was right down the middle. That was terrible placement. Nice. Not where I wanted it, though. It was way lower than I wanted it to be. That's going to be outside. Nope, it was high. I think it might have been a strike, too, but he still swung at it. Let's get him swinging. Yeah, this guy's... Wow! Got him swinging at that! That was a terrible location, by the way. I'm throwing the pitch I want, but it's not going where I want it to go, so I definitely need to practice that. That might be down the middle. Nope. Well, it was low down the middle. That's way outside. Still swung at it! I'll take that. Let's keep it high. Let's keep it away from his hot zone. Yeah, away from the hot zone. Wow, it wound up right in the red zone, too. Was that 2 Ks or 3? Wow. So we gave up a long hit right off the bat, but it worked out in our favor. I think I'm doing reasonably well as a pitcher right now. I'm feeling my oats a little bit. But yeah, again, I could play this for hours, even though it's just one game. I would just keep trying to go for a perfect game, you know what I mean? Maybe not against this lineup, but I would definitely try to see if I can get a perfect game with either team. And I'm willing to pitch for either team. I think it might be fun. B. I'll check and see how I threw 15 pitches in the first inning. That's a lot. That was right down the middle. That was a fastball down the middle. I mean, that should have gone yard. Nothing about that pitch worked out well. So maybe pulse pitching is not a very accurate way to pitch the game. Maybe I should try using the meter instead. We can do that. Where's my pitching option? I do like the meter. Okay, which is like a golf. It's like a golf swing. And apparently, if you release the ball early, it doesn't rotate completely. let me put it this way. If you release the ball early, it will be above where you want it to go, and I believe it will be above and towards your arm. But if you release the ball late, it'll be lower and further away from your arm. Something like that. In other words, if you're throwing the ball with your right arm and you release early, it will be high and the ball will drift towards your right side. If you release late, the ball will go lower and it will fly towards your left side, something like that. So there's a bit of nuance to it, which I do appreciate. So we have a four-seamer. We have a full release. Wait, I can't see the thing. Okay, so we'll do an early release. Take a little off it. That was a late release. That ball ended up low, I think. We'll see where it's a can of corn, but we'll see where that ball ended up because it probably ended up lower than I wanted, but that's okay. So that guide disappeared. When I was doing the pulse pitching, the guide was still there, but now the guide just disappears. So the ball ended up right down the middle. So that's the problem. So what are my pulse options here? Pitching view, pitching trail, fade. Leave the pitching trail on. Pitch delay. Faster, I guess. API displays pitch actions to the catcher. Okay. This features okay on default. The API is not automatic. Okay, so at some point, the catcher isn't going to help me if I'm playing at a higher difficulty level. Okay, so this guy's weak. Put the ball anywhere he wants. I'm going to keep the guide. Full power. Yeah, should have released it later. Because we want to keep the ball high. Keep the ball high. So release early if you want. That wasn't where I wanted. Got him on his knees, though. X. Slider, keep it high. Release early if you need to. Wow! Just outside the strike zone. Four-seamer, they want me to challenge them. I don't like that. So keep it high if you'd like. So release early if you need to. Too late. Okay, 3 balls. We got to throw him an easy one. Throw late if you need to. Perfect release point. Okay, A. Full count. We'll have him swing at this. Release early if you need to. That was way too early. Lost control of that one. This guy's kind of weak. So we got a quicker release now because there's a runner on base. So ZLA. No, wrong button. ZLA. That's just a peek at him. Ugh. X. Let me throw a slider there. That's a strike. Curve. Got him. Wait, what? What? Oh, come on. All right, all right. That was some trash. Straight trash, homie. Ah, too high. Head back, son. Kind of early on that throw. Yeah, the graphics don't look amazing. I wish this should look like a PS3 game. I think they weren't even bothering, which is too bad. Release high if you need to. Release early if you need to. Yep. Decent placement, not terrible. B. Release early if you need to. Too early. Change up. Early if you need to. That was way too late. Yeah, it was way too late. Well. Why? 2-2. Challenge them. Early if you need it. Ah! Swung at it! Alright. We're doing alright. So we walked a dude and had a wild pitch. Other than that, I think we're doing okay. We'll see how long we can go. See how long the one hitter lasts. But I think that one of these dudes came up more than that. 18 pitches in 2 innings. That's actually very good. Again, 10 innings. 10 innings. Less than 10 innings. Less than 10 pitches an inning is pretty good, I'd say. I can't switch. So I can't switch. All right, fine. Now I can switch. So I was able to let the AI throw a pitch. All right, let's try again. So that was a ball. Sinker. Keep it out of the hot zone. This guy's got a long sweet spot. So that pitch had a fatter sweet spot than usual. It's not just a thin line. It's actually a thick orange line. See that thick orange line right there? It's the sweet spot. Whoops. A slider. Perfect release. That was also a ball, but he swung at it. 2 up. Release it early if you need to. Right down the middle. Oh well. Dribbler. Off the base. So it's a little QTE. A little nuance in the throw so you can release it properly. Keep these down the middle. We should be fine. You can challenge him a couple of times, though. Got him. Ah, come on! I like how it gave me a chance, though. I like that, at least. Let's see. Slider. High if you need it. That was late. Okay. 0-2. Let's get him out. Swinging. Come out swinging. Don't run away. Don't run away. Come out swinging. Wait, what? Was I supposed to throw that? I'm sorry. I thought there was auto fielding. What happened? What happened to the auto fielding? Hold on. I just forgot to throw that because I thought the AI was supposed to grab that. What just happened? Wait, what? What just happened? Where are the fielding throws? Fielding. Yeah. Oh. The AI will throw for you. Okay, never mind. I forgot to tell the AI to throw for me. Oh, well. So these guys suck. Just throw them simple stuff. Take a little off it if you need to. Whoa! That was stupid. All right, let's try again. It's 2 wild pitches for your boy. It's early if you need it. Not good placement. Sinker. Swung at that crap. B. Take a little off it. Got it. That's 1 out. We got something. Oh, they scored a run. Okay, they didn't even bother going home. Bastard. Took a little off it. Yeah, took a little off that slider. Hit with sliders. Why not? Yes, keep swinging at sliders, son. Nope. That is 2 outs. Shame about giving up that run. That was just stupid. I forgot to turn on the auto feeling. That's all that was about. Yep, just throw him crap. Hit for contact. Maybe you shouldn't have hit for contact. One pitch, one out. Woo! That's how that's done. All right, we're good. So Atlanta's always the first batters. Okay, so we'll end the video pretty soon. We'll probably do another couple innings. I just want to see how many hits I can give up, or how few hits I can give up. Yeah, throw this guy some garbage. I don't care what we throw him. Pitch for contact. Whoops. It's still a strike. No complaints. Take a little off it. Yeah, simple stuff. That's like Earl Horsizer. Take a couple of innings off, I guess. Just throw garbage. Don't even think about it. Save your arm. Pretty good contact. Can of corn, though. Pretty good contact for a pitcher. Like I said, it's pitch for contact, whatever. I wanted to get him out on one swing instead of two, but whatever. Full power on this one. Wow, that was way too high. Four-seamer. Take a little off it. Ah, we're good. We don't need full power on everybody. Can of corn. So we're doing all right, all things considered. High. Well, don't release it early. You don't need it. Got it. I'll take that. One pitch, and we're out. I'll take that. I was like 5 pitches. Shit. I'm not complaining. How we doing? Yeah, walk. Wild pitch, yeah. What do we got? Braves. 40 pitches in 3 innings. 89%. No, it's not every night. 69% strike. So for the Astros, 35 pitches. So 35 pitches in 2 innings. That's not amazing. Let's see how we do. Throw it high if you need to. Strike. Take a little off it. High if you need it. I said high. We could do a changeup. Take a little off it and high if you need it. That was not high, but I threw it late, but whatever. Slider will get him out probably. Slightly high if you need it. Nope. Lost control of that one. 2-2. Swung at that one. That was some trash. First out. 4 pitches, not bad. 5 pitches, actually. See if we can get this guy out in a couple of pitches. Might be a tough out, though. Check swing. Okay. Why? Take a little off it if you need to. Swung way early at that one. He likes his slider. High if you need it. Early if you need a release point. That was not early. It was also a ball, but he swung at it. See if we can drop this one into the strike zone. Late release. That was way too late. But it's an out. So I'll take that. 5 pitches. Well, 4 pitches. Works for me. Again, the frame rate is not amazing, but when you're swinging, the frame rate's as high as it needs to be. This might be a hard out. Aim for his outside. Wow, swung at that one. That was a sinker. That was way high. Still swung at it, though. Swung at that one, too. That was 2 balls. He chased him. Change up. And let's dip it low. Like dip low. That's a foul. Let's go for the out pitch. Early if you need it. Way too early. He still swung at it. That pitch was way too early. It was nowhere near where I wanted it to be. I wanted it belt high outside. I wound up high and inside, but he swung at it. So There's your problem. I mean, really, that's the real problem. Let's not kid ourselves here. So this guy's gonna be a hard out. I did not intentionally walk him. He was doing a thing. He was doing a thing with the plate. I don't know what that was about. Was he stepping out of the plate? That's a strike. This guy's gonna be a tough out. So take a little off the fastballs. Don't do full power yet. That's right to the short. Dig it. Out number one. Got him in 2 pitches. Against a good hitter too. So we got a couple more solid hitters we gotta take out. So we're going through the heart of the lineup here. It's gonna be rough. Wow, got him. I needed that strike. See if we can challenge him. Keep it high. Not too high. That was a strike. Whew. Take a little off this. It's gonna dip low, be careful. That was not low, but it is a can of corn. Not exactly warning track power. 3 pitches. We're doing pretty well. 5 pitches against the heart of the lineup. 5 pitches, 2 outs is good. This guy doesn't have many hot zones. Take a little off it. Maybe throw it a bit high if you need to. Yeah. That was a good placement. I guess not. Well, went to the opposite side of the plate, but I'll take it. Challenge him a bit. Not too fast, but high. Well, not that high. 2 balls. Keep this one high, actually. Early release. Swung at it. That was not an early release, but I'll take it. Let's challenge him. High and inside. Full speed. Late? Yeah. Okay. Full count. Take a little off it. Keep it a little bit high. Early release. Too early, but he still chased it. Okay, I guess he wants a better pitch. I don't know. We're not throwing it down the middle of this guy. I don't trust him. At least I trust him to go yards. Let's not. Ah, that's a can. Yeah, that's a can of corn. We got the heart of the lineup out in 8 pitches. I'm not complaining about that. So you know what? We did all right. What's the bot score? 1 hit for the Astros, 2 hits for the Braves. In 3 innings, is about what you'd expect. See ya. Say the Braves are pitching better, actually. So we got the heart of the lineup here, too, so be careful. Way out. Sinker. Well, keep it out of the hot zone. Yes, hot zone's low and inside and belt high outside, so it's an interesting pattern. It's a greater than sign. Chased it. Doofus. So we can get him out in the knuckle curve. Take a little off it. Way too early, but he swung at it. He swung at the knuckle curve. I don't know what to tell you. Just dip it inside. He swung at that too. That was way outside. He chased it. That was a trash pitch. He still chased it. I'm just saying. Release it early if you need to. That was not early. Slider. Early if you need to. Well, that was good timing. 2 balls. That's not great. Okay, we got a problem. 3 sliders ain't going to do it. Knuckle curve. But don't throw it to his hot zone, of course. That was right where I did not want it to go. Take a little off it. Didn't want it there either. I didn't want the ball there, but at least it's only a single. I did not want the ball to go there. Oh well. Sinker. See if we can get a double play out of this. Nope. None of that. Nice. Okay, sinker. That dipped into the strike zone. Started high, dipped. See if we can get him swinging on an out pitch. Yeah. Slider. That's an out pitch. Let's let it sink into the strike zone. Nope. It sunk, but he still chased it. Take a little off it. Chase that one. That was a ball, and he chased it. got him swinging. How many Ks is that? I'm losing track. Can't see. Let's check out the stats. So how many Ks we got? It's not showing how many Ks I got. That's odd. Let me look at the hit. 3 hits for Houston. Got a double too. It's a lot of Ks. KL. Strikeouts. 6 strikeouts. Label pinpoint. That's not terribly helpful, but whatever. Feels good, man. Yeah, our slider's looking really good. So against these weak pitches, we can use our weaker pitches against these guys to work up our confidence, I guess. That's not very confident. But as long as we're still using it, we can build up our confidence. Whoops. So our confidence is still going up the more we throw the pitch. So we're kind of item farming. It's like an RPG. You gotta farm your least confident pitches, I guess. Throw a slide. Let's throw a sinker. See, we're increasing our confidence in our sinker. That's amazing. Whoops! That's not very confident. Don't want to waste a pitch, let's be honest. Boy, he's really working the count. Yeah, he's really working that count. That's a foul. He was really working that count. I'm telling you. Who's this guy, Jason Worth? He worked it again. That was a ball. He got contact on that one. Got contact on that one too. Well, my pitches are pretty confident. I can admit that. Not what I wanted. Got him. That's right, son. Finally got the doofus out. Actually, yeah, that's right. Did I technically get him out? Does he get to come up at the end of the next inning? I threw 20 pitches. How many pitches did I throw to that guy? What the heck? Was that like what? A dozen pitches? I lost count at some point. Took a little off it. Got him on his knees. So what pitches do I want? Let's throw a curveball to increase our confidence with that pitch. Let it sink a little. Well, got a hold of it. I was trying to increase my confidence in that pitch. Now I don't trust it. I was trying to throw a less confident pitch to his cold zone, and he still got a hold of it. So I got to throw the curveball at least once. So we can try it. Like I said, I got to improve my confidence in that pitch. So I got to throw it a couple of times at least. Sinker. Whoa! That wasn't good. That was way outside, wasn't it? Nope. It was in the strike zone, and he made contact with it. Take a little off it. Okay. That's one way to increase your confidence in a pitch, I guess. You want me to throw a changeup, but I'll throw this one instead. This kind of goes wherever you want it to, I guess. So now my curveball is a bit more confident. Take a little off the fastball. That was a strike. Yep, that was a strike. Got him on that one. That was a pop-out pitch. Okay, so we can throw trash to this guy, I guess. Let's soften him up with some of our easier pitches. Some of our lamer pitches. That was almost a strike. See, that's a strike. Yeah, these curves are all over the place. I don't know how I feel about those. I'm not very confident in them either. Whoops! That was a strike! Holla! Don't like where that went, but I like that was a strike. Got him! Holla! We're doing all right. So we get to throw trash to this guy. Take a little off. It does some simple curveballs, nothing fancy. Holy crap! Dude went yard. Maybe I'm not confident in that pitch anymore. Okay, so I threw 2 strikes with my lamest pitch. So I'm pretty confident with it now. Just throw a sinker. Get more confident with this pitch. Take a little off it. Let's improve our again, we want to improve our confidence with these pitches. So let's throw some easy pitches to a pitcher. Got him. Swinging. I dig it. So yeah, we're going to build up our confidence. Now it's getting kind of late in the game to be building your confidence in your lamest pitches, but ultimately when you get near the end of the game, we're at the bottom of the lineup now, so we can throw whatever we want to these losers. Crap. Throw whatever you want to these losers. That knuckle curve is wild. Slider. Okay. So let's get our cutter. Let's get our cutter looks lousy. Let's improve our confidence in our cutter. Yeah, we can throw that a couple more times. Slider looks good. Ah! He took it! Thought I had him there. That was a nicely placed pitch just outside the strike zone. Thought I would take it. Well, he did take it, but I thought I would go after it. And that's a blooper. We got it. Hit for contact. 5 pitches, not bad. We've thrown 81 pitches, so we're not going to last very long, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think we're going to last for it. Yeah, we're not going to last very long. Maybe one more inning. But against the bottom of the lineup, we should be fine. Let's throw a couple more cutters. Yeah, but against the bottom of the lineup, we should be fine. They last one more inning. We'll get the bullpen warmed up eventually. Maybe the next inning. Against the heart of the lineup, we're going to replace this guy, obviously. That was a ball. Throw a few more cutters against this loser. Simple cutters, nothing fancy. Okay, so we're improving our confidence with that pitch. Let's see if we can get him out. Take a little off it. Got him swinging. Love it. Okay, so we're back. This guy's not going to last. We can throw him some trash. So we'll throw him some changeups and some cutters, you know. Our lamest pitches. Don't want to waste the good stuff. So our confidence in our cutter has gone up. That's good. It's good that we have 5 pitches, by the way. Didn't want that there. That was a strike? It was nowhere near a strike, and I'll admit that. Well, take what they give you. Throw it lower. Late released. That's 3 pitches, dog. Well, I'm getting them now. That's how you build confidence, I guess. Okay, so we got a good heart of the lineup here. How's our energy? Yeah, we might want to get the bullpen ready if things get really bad. Because we're going to need it in the next inning, I think. Sam only gave up 1 run. That was way too early, but he swung at it. Wow. Change. Nearly full power. Wow, he swung at that. 2 pitches. 70. What do we got? 70 pitches, 6 1/3 innings. That's pretty good. I'll take that. That's a quality start. This guy's gonna be a harder out, so we have to give him our good stuff. Yeah, give him the good stuff. Take a little out. Take a little off it, of course. Ugh. That was way too late. There's your problem. Want a slider on the belt, I guess? Challenged him a little bit. He wants a fastball. Let's let it sink into the strike zone. Though he might want it there, so be careful. Got him! That's where I wanted it, too. Right down the middle. High up the middle. See if we can get him out on it. Get him on an out pitch. Throw it late if you need to. Ugh. Dipped it too low. Change up. This might be an out pitch. Nearly full power. Okay, we gotta give him something. It's too bad. Take a little off the fastball. Down the middle. Pray for it. That's an out! Let it dip into the strike zone. Threw it high, let it sink in. Literally let it sink in. Against a good batter, too. Okay, let's challenge him to get things started. Keep it high if you can. That dipped into the strike zone. Okay, so we can try a change up. See if we can get him swinging at this one. He's a hard out. He chased that one. This guy's a hard out. We got 2 cheap strikes. Let's go. Give him something that he can probably swing at. Woo! Okay. Okay. I thought I had him there. Let's let this one dip into the strike zone. We'll let it dip. Keep it a little bit high. Early release if you need it. That was not an early release, but that's a foul. Sinker. This is not our best pitch. We might be able to get him with it. Nearly full power. Ugh. Did I forget to press the button? We don't want to go full count against this guy. I'm going to have to throw him 2 strikes as far as I'm concerned. That was a strike! That was a check swing strike. Yeah, that felt good, though. So we got to get the... we're going to need a bullpen ready for the next batch of guys. So get the bullpen ready. That's a strike. I'm confident, but I just don't want to keep him in there against the really good hitters. Ugh, almost had him. Slider. But our confidence is up. We're going to need it at this point in the game. Okay, we're ahead in the count. So we can throw him a couple of balls if we need to. Yeah, he chased it! Holla! That's a good out for a tired pitcher, actually. So we're going for the quality outing. His energy's pretty low, but he still has a little bit of juice left. Let this one sink into the strike zone. Early release if you need it. That was not early. Yep, he's getting tired. Manager. Bullpen. So who do we want? We just do a regular setup. I think he's a long reliever. Energy, well, whatever. A middle reliever. Setup, guys. Pedro. You want to warm up or stretch this, but doesn't get warm enough to enter the game. Okay. So I see what's going on. So we'll warm him up. All right. Let's see, manager. We'll give him a mound visit to give the bullpen a chance to get ready. I don't know if this makes a difference, but in a real game, this is how you get the bullpen to warm up. No, we're fine. We can tell the other guy to get to stretch. Yeah, that dude's a long reliever. We don't think we'll need him. So we'll give him to stretch and toss. So he's not gonna throw. He's just gonna stretch. All right. See if we can throw him at least one more strike. Chase, that's not where I wanted it, but I'll take it. See if we can throw one more strike. Early if you need it. That was not early, but he chased it. Wow, that ball was way off. Yeah, that ball was at his shoes. Swinging at shoelaces, chopping broccoli. See if we can drop this one in the strike zone. Let it dip a little bit. That was like, oh, that was tight. Change up. Give him a strike at least. Hit the wrong button while he chased that. I hit the wrong button. Okay, they're keeping him. They're keeping my pitcher in the game. He's running out of pitches. Probably have to swap him out for one more strike. Wow, he's running out of juice, dog. He barely has any left. I think I got my bullpen ready. Yeah, it's a K. Outstanding. And that's 100. So we're keeping it 100. You don't want this guy to throw 100 pitches. So mound visit. Yeah. So now we have to go to the bull. You can't visit the mound twice in one inning. I don't think, unless you're gonna pull the dude. Yeah. Stretch and toss is ready to go just in case. Baez is ready to go. Joan Baez is ready to go. Huh? Pitcher and pen throws a pitch for every game pitch thrown to me. I have no idea what that means. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. Okay. Let's finish the warm up. This is a full speed release. We should be good. So how do we increase our confidence? Okay, so let's try a couple of sliders. But you see how thin that yellow meter is, the sweet spot? So that means it'll get fatter over time as we increase our confidence in our pitches, I think. Change up. I do like this bit. This is a nice touch. I think we want to throw strikes, though. Gotta practice that. Let's get our slider going. There we go. All right. So we'll do all of the warm-up pitches. We'll end the video pretty short. Let's practice with our slider. Yep. As long as we throw strikes, we're good. Not good location, though, so it could be anywhere on the plate, I'm afraid. How is that not a strike? Took a little off. Whoop. I took a little off that one. So I got to throw one more strike with the slider. I'm not really feeling confident with it myself. A lot of movement on it, though, of course. Yep, that is a strike. Barely. But yeah, my dude's ready. So let's start with the slider. Took a little off it. This dude's got a really quick windup. Okay. Probably shouldn't have thrown all these. This guy's got a really quick release. Okay, so now we can't throw this pitch anymore because I don't trust it. Yeah, dude is really fast on that slider release. I'm not confident with that at all. Yeah, his release is way too fast for me. It's very technical. So we'll avoid the slider for now unless we got to have like an out pitch. Because I don't trust that slider. It could go anywhere. You want me to throw a slider? I don't trust that on a full count. Ah! Worst case scenario, I got a full count and gave up a pitch on the slider. So that's going to hurt my confidence, unfortunately. So I don't want to throw this slider against the good guys. Yeah, against the heart of the lineup, it's a terrible idea. Let it dip into the strike zone. Woof! That did not dip, but I'll take it. I think this guy's our best middle reliever, too, by the way. 2Ks. We can start throwing sliders if we want them. That's an out. I'll take it. All right, we're looking good. Let's see how many more innings this guy can go. Like I said, it's a pretty good game. You should play it. Even if you have to download the rest of the game, it's absolutely worth it. Love this game. I mean, once it dips below $10, I would buy it. Sure. I want to say NBA. It's the heart of the lineup. Let's not pussyfoot around here. I want to say NBA 2K has the same problem, where if you buy the disc, he chased a super high fastball. How do I describe it? When you play the cartridge in your Nintendo Switch, you can play a friendly between two preset teams, but you can't right in the corner. That sucks. So that might be the second hit, right? The second hit the Orioles got today. It's been nasty. It's the third hit. Never mind. It's been one of those games. Not really a pitcher's duel, but pretty close. Whoops. That dipped into the strike zone. Ah, it's can of corn. Better come back, son. You're not going to third this time. He's not that fast. So I gotta get two good outs against the heart of the lineup with a tired pitcher. So let's tell you what. Let's get the bullpen ready. Who's our best middle reliever? Yeah, we'll warm him up just in case. We gotta keep this going. Quick strike. Gonna go ahead in the count if we can force it. Slider. Early release if you need it. That was late. Ah! Got it. Nice curve towards the left fielder. I was looking dicey there for a second. Two quick outs. Good. Looks like the Braves might win this one. So if you're Houston, your job is to keep them from scoring anymore. How's the bullpen, by the way? We're in the 7th inning. So that means we can bring in the setup guys. We can have him do a stretch and toss. Might not even need Heredia. They're just doing loose pitches. They're not warming up. They're just doing loose pitches. I don't want to throw a slider to this guy. Woo! Nice strike. They want me to throw a slider. Okay, now that I got it, now that I'm hitting the count, it probably makes sense. Whoops! That's going to go wild. Be careful. Wow! That was not where I wanted it to go. It was a very late release, by the way. X. That was way late. You got a hold of it. It might be an extra base hit. Yeah. Remember, our job is to keep him from scoring. We got a guy in scoring position on the very first batter. That's not good. That's five hits for them. So we're going to need some outs. That's dipped into the strike zone. That's a strike. I'll take it. I'll take that any day. Off the batter's box. Whew. Four-seamer, keep it high. Dip into the strike zone if you need it. That's out. Nice. Dig it. I'm pretty good at pitching. These hits are a bit easier to get, so we'll throw them a few sliders. Woo! Dig it. We're feeling our oats a little bit. Out late if you need it. Whoa! Look at that. 0-2 hit me. Nice. Dig it. 3 sliders. Yo. Feeling it now. Throw this guy some trash. We're throwing this guy some trash. We don't give a crap. Ah, you got that's inside. That might be a blooper. Nope, second baseman got it. Okay, so we're good. This might be a pitcher's duel after all. It's a pretty good game. I like this game. Even if I'm only playing friendlies against the same 2 teams, I can see myself trying to get a perfect game. Just like in Bases Loaded 3. Okay, these guys are trash. Let's try the bullpen. Okay, he's warming up. He'll be ready to go in a second. We'll get the other setup guy ready. Let's get the other setup guy ready. Stretch and toss. Well, we're in the 8th inning, so he can actually warm up if we need him to. Remember, it's just a friendly. We're not worried about these guys being tired. That's a foul. I didn't like the look of that one at all. Throw him a sinker. We can throw our weakest pitches to this dude. Ah! Nice! A diving catch. Not Chipper Jones, but I don't know who that is at first base. It's not Acuna. Okay, we can throw this guy some trash. This guy's a 257 hitter. Are you kidding me? A 257 hitter? What's the National League? It's always possible. You're Jason Marquis types that just wind up being halfway decent hitters. Like, they're decent 8 hitters, basically. Like, I would argue Jason Marquis was a decent 7 hitter in some lineups. So you don't need a designated hitter with him. I got him out in 1 pitch. Max Fried has thrown 93 pitches. He's going the distance, dog. But you wouldn't want him in the final inning, of course. Changer. He's got a fat sweet spot, too. And I was still late. So bring in the what you call it. Ugh, trash. You gotta throw this guy some good pitches. But 8 innings of shutout baseball? Have it. Okay. Yeah, 8 innings of shutout baseball? Sure. Going for the complete game shutout. Which you might not want in a game this tight against a lineup this good. That's a foul. Hit him with the good stuff. Let it dip into the strike zone if you can. Take a little off it. That's a can. Nope, that's an infield fly. And we'll take it. 8 innings of shutout pitching. 3 hits. So yeah, man. Bullpen. Can't go to the bullpen here. Have a position player on the mound. Okay. So we got to bring him in. So we're in the 8th inning. So we'll let these guys warm up. So we'll warm him up. We'll warm him up. Put him in the game. He's cold, so we got to warm him up. So yeah, I should have had him actually pitch instead of stretch and toss. So let's see if we can get at least a couple of his pitches going. A couple of his pitches should be warm. Let's get his changeup going. A decent release. Let's see, 2-seamer. We'll have a good 2-seamer. More than a four-seamer, I would argue. They have a bit more movement on them, so I kind of prefer them. Although you could argue that a four-seamer with less power probably moves just as much as a two-seamer at full power, right? Is that the way it works? So he's ready now. Okay. Yep. So he's ready. We're just trying to increase his confidence in a couple more pitches. Because he's not going to have a lot of time to get confident in these pitches. Let's get his four-seamer ready. Take a little off it. As long as we're throwing strikes with it. So we got a couple more to go. So let's work on his changeup. Wrong pitch. Oh, well. Just press the B button to throw the pitch. I chose the wrong pitch. Yeah, it's another four-seamer. Press the A button to speed that up. Let's try the changeup. Ugh, that was not a strike. I was trying to get confident with it. And what do we have in the bullpen? So we have Stein. So we'll have stretch and toss, and our closer will stretch and toss. So we can only have two in the lineup, so we can have two in the bullpen, which makes sense. We'll have the other guy stretch and toss later. We can throw this guy trash. So let's increase our confidence by throwing this pitcher some trash. Yeah, we're going to pick our weakest pitches and throw them absolute garbage. Maybe not down the middle, but pretty close to it. I should have thrown it down the middle. That was trash. Slider. Don't throw it down the middle. Just, make him chase it. I was supposed to be a strike. Don't know why I threw that, but anyway. Change up. Outside. He'll chase it and get an out. Nope. Well, that was not where I wanted it either. Let's get that two-seamer ready. It's my best pitch, apparently. Got him! He swung way too early. Roger Waters is down. Okay, now we're at the good hitter, so I'm glad we got a bit of practice in. Let's let this one dip into the strike zone. Inside. That dipped. You got it? Okay. Okay, we're good. So we're trying to keep Atlanta from increasing their lead. Honestly, a good performance. Gave up one hit on 5 innings. One hit and one run and 5 hits. And one of them was on a couple of wild pitches. and a poor decision on my part to turn off the auto fielding feature. I don't know why I did that. Well, it's not where I wanted it. Right down the middle too. So all my pitches are pretty confident now. Let's get our two-seamer going. Let dip into the strike zone. Dipped outside of the strike zone, but it's still a strike. So let's challenge him with a four-seamer, high end inside, not too far. Release early if you need to. We got him! Outstanding! Okay, so this is it. Last chance. So if we get the strikeouts here, we're going to win. Home team wins. A good old-fashioned pitcher's duel, though. So they're ready. Minter's ready. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. Yes, just throw strikes, get our confidence up. Just practice throwing strikes, nothing fancy. Let's get that cutter. I guess that's a bit more movement than some other fastballs, but we'll take it. I guess it has a bit more movement than a two-seamer. I forget the rules here. Whoops, wrong button. Hit the wrong button, sorry. Hit the B button. Change up. B. B. See, we're doing good. This guy's a middle reliever, isn't he? So we're gonna have to warm up the other guy. Might not even need the reliever, but it is a save situation, so you don't want in a one-run game. You don't want to like give up the one hit that costs you the game. Cutter's looking pretty good. Yeah, Cutter looks good. Okay, so try the changeup. That should do it. That was bad, but I think that was a strike. I like the placement. Okay, so let's get the manager ready. Bullpen. So we have a setup guy. So yeah. Yeah, in a one-run game, we don't want to risk it, so we'll get the closer to warm up. Manager, bullpen. That six's gonna warm up. Might not even need them. We got them if they're ready. All right, we got the heart of the lineup, so don't get cocky. Gotta shield a one-run lead. It's a safe situation. Wow, challenged them right off the bat. Dig it. Late if you need it. That was way too late. Yeah, that was way outside. Cutter. Ugh, late too. Couple of laters. Change up. Good placement on that one. Okay, change up. It's an out pitch. Early if you need it. Way too late. Woo. Whew. All right. You have to throw him a strike. Early if you need it. Too late. He got it, but it's an out. Second baseman had to run it down, but we got it. Desperately needed out. Okay, let this one sink. But be careful. He is a threat to go yard. That was too high. Cutter. Late if you need it. Ugh. 0-2 or 2-0. That's not good. This guy's too dangerous to throw him anything really good. You have to take something off it. Okay, we got the count back. 2-2. Warning track, and it's out. Oh, okay, that's what we were afraid of. we let a middle reliever give up the tying run. Yeah, that's what we're afraid of. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I was afraid of that. So they're ready. So we'll get Smith in here to close it out. No. So the bullpen's ready. So we'll replace him. No. He's ready. Why can't we throw him in? Yeah, we can't throw him in. Ugh. Why would you ever do that? Got him that time. Okay. We can get one more out. Hi. Ah! How did that not swing? How did that not count as a strike? Ooh. I don't want to walk this guy. Oh! Come on! That was some trash. Trash. So we're bringing in the new guy. Put him in the... I don't know why I couldn't put him in the game earlier. So we have a closer ready to go, too, if it comes to that. Let's try a curveball. Look, that's a nasty curve. Is that a 12-6er? It's like a 12-6 curve. Look at that. Gotta practice that. Yeah, look at that. That's a 12-6er. Yikes. High if you need it. I was way too late. Whew! That is wild. I dig it. It's a great out pitch. Take a little off it. Whoa, whoa! That is definitely a 12-6er. It's good to know it's there if you need it. Early, but hey, what are you going to do? It's a cutter. A lot of movement on that curve. Holy crap, dog. It's wild. Okay, cutter. What was that? What was that announcement that dude just made? He's ready and waiting. I understand that. I guess that means he's completely ready to go. Guess he's not good against lefties. Yeah, this is a lefty pitcher. I guess this dude isn't good against lefties. Got him. Probably should have gone for the lead runner, but whatever. So we got yeah, against a lefty, we should be okay. Slider. Dude's got a lot of movement. Wow. This dude's nuts. Woof! Love the placement on that. Okay, we got him. So we're going to extra innings probably, so are we even kidding? Got him! All right, so the closer's ready, so we'll see how it goes. I don't know what to tell you. All right, so we're going to go 90 minutes for this game. I mean, what are you going to do? So we got a couple of guys who are ready. Bullpen. Hector is a setup guy. We'll get Presley. Put him in the game. Ugh, wrong button. So this guy's got a splitter. I got to practice. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I want to get a bit closer. I want to get a bit closer to the meter. Just saying. B. Good enough. X. B. That was a strike. So we'll throw a couple more splitters to make sure we got the timing. Because we want to. That's our worst pitch. So we want to improve our confidence with it. That's better. A. Give him a couple of sliders. Yes. Get a couple more strikes with that slider if we can help it. B. That was way too early, but it's a strike. All right, so we got something. He's going to throw a couple of strikes, huh? Four-seamer. All right, so all of our pitches are reasonably confident. That's good. Let's get the closer ready. Warm him up. And we'll get Neris on the warm-up. First left-handed. Versus right-handed. So at bat is Duvall versus left-handed pitcher. He's not very. He has power against righties, which is what I am. So if you need a lefty, we can throw one in there. We're just trying to finish it up. We're trying to finish the fight here. We have a couple. We have an extra. Whoop! And that'll end the game. Oh well. So we lost the pitcher's duel. Walk-off homer. Juan Soto. Oh well. Pitcher's duel. You lost a pitcher's duel 6-4, really, in the hitting count. Again, one of those runs was off a bad fielder's decision on a wild pitch where I forgot to have turned the automatic fielders on. Player of the game, 8 innings, dog. 8 innings. 3-hitter. I mean, you had to take him out because you didn't have any run support, but 8 inches of shutout, 8 innings, 8 strikeouts, 1 walk, 3 hits, but no runs. What do we got? 3 for 3 for Travis. Well, really. And Bregman got the home run, so that was huge. So, box score. Wait, who got 3 hits? Yeah, the catcher got 3 hits. He got half of the team's hits. That's insane. Why was he so awesome? Game log. Inning 9. Minter. Yeah, this is cool. So let's go to the first inning. See how the game documents our performance. Umpires. Truist Park. Perfect contact hits. I don't know what that means. Oh, double to center. Yeah, perfect contact on that. Yeah. Game legend. Okay. McCullers pitching. Swanson double to center. Always call down the strikes. Call on strikes. Looking on a sinker. That's cute. Huh. So you can read this on your own time. That's cute. So 18 pitches, 15 pitches, 17 pitches. Heredia grounded out. Arnaud scores. Yeah. So that hurt. Runners left on. 6 pitches for Astros batting. 6 pitches. Dig it. 27 pitches in the 4th inning. What? Our line out. Arcliffe struck out chasing an outside slider. Heredia at bat. 22 pitches for the Astros in the 6th. I'm curious how many of those pitches he fought off. That was kind of wild. 8 pitches there. Tucker lined out to Heredia, L7. That was pretty big. Yep. Nine pitches. 2 pitches with the Braves batting. Huh? Oh, yeah, well, that's because he got the home run in the game, so there's your problem. Let's see. Bantley grounded out. Bregman homered. Yeah, that hurt. Strung out, swinging late on an inside slider. Yep. Cute. 27 pitches, though, so kind of deserve that. That's nice. So what was that one at-bat where a dude got, like, a dozen pitches? Situation. Strikeout. Pitcher. Actually, I have to see the box score for that. Replay vault. There weren't that many hits, which is the problem. Strikeouts. So these are all the filtered results. Holy crap, look at that. So you can see all the strikeouts. That's amazing. That's how we play it. Yeah, it's too many. I didn't want to see every strikeout. It's absurd. So where's the pitching? Pitching. Freed, yep. Minter, blown save, yep. Matzik got the win, so that's what counts, I guess. Oh well. So after all those pitches, Freed didn't even get a win. That hurts. I mean, I know he did get the winning pitch, but pitching, is he the winning pitcher? Because Matzik got the win. Matzik got the win. And what do we got here? Altuve got a stolen base. Colors gave up 1 run off the home. He gave up 1 run off of 3 hits. 10 Ks though, dog. Look at that. 10 Ks, really? Yeah, 10 Ks. Because he was only able to pitch 5 innings though. That kind of hurt a little bit. But yeah, 10 Ks. Stanek gave up the winning run, so his ERA is infinite. Didn't even get an out. There's your problem. You didn't even get an out. That was really the issue there. Oh, the wild. WP needs a wild pitch. Okay, never mind. Oh well. So who was the guy who had who fouled off a dozen balls? Batter analysis. Riley. Oh, fouled. 37 fouls. So who had the most? Fouled. Yes, one of them had Albies had 11 fouls. One of them had 11 fouls in one at bat, as I recall. Full count. Yeah, he had four fouls in his third at bat. That was pretty nuts. He had 4 fouls in his first at bat. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, batted off all the slow balls, I guess. Oh well, that's adorable. So yeah, this game's pretty good. So yeah, you should definitely play MLB The Show 22 when you get a chance on your Nintendo Switch. If you can get a chance to download it by stealing some bandwidth from your local library or maybe your local Walmart or your local Target, I don't know, but whatever you got to do to download the full version of the game is probably going to be worth it. I want this game to be worth less than $10 someday because I really want more Switch players, more Switch owners to play this game. I'm a huge fan of MLB The Show. In fact, I want to play more PlayStation 3 show games a bit later. Because normally when I play these games, I just do simulated pitching outings. Just to see if I can get one hitters and two hitters. So it's something to shoot for. You play a game like this. You practice getting no hitters and one hitters and two hitters. Just kind of getting out of tough situations. It's fun. Just playing it like a pitching simulator is a lot of fun. And if you want to play as a batting simulator, you can. If you don't want to play a whole game. It's gonna tool around the batting cage is a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm a huge fan. I want to play more of these games. In fact, I'll probably wind up playing MLB The Show 15 or MLB The Show 16 or 17. Whichever PS4 game I have lying around, I'll pull it out later. So yeah, MLB The Show 22 is pretty good. This is the cartridge version, so you can only play this. But I can see myself playing this for dozens of hours. It's a lot of fun. But if you want the full game, you got to download it. So just so you know, if you're buying a cartridge, you only get this until you can download it. Shame, though. Kind of wish the whole game were here.